Hey, Psych2Goers. Rejection. It's something we've all felt, whether it's romantic, professional, or personal. It can bring up feelings we didn't even realize we were carrying. But how well do you really handle it? Do you bounce back with clarity, quietly overthink everything, or tell yourself it didn't matter when deep down it did? This self-check quiz is here to help you gently reflect on your patterns and mindset around rejection. There are no right or wrong answers, just honest ones. Choose what feels most true to you, and then at the end, feel free to share your score in the comments. You might learn something new about how you protect your heart and where you're already growing. Here's the scoring system. A is 0 points, B is 1 point, C is 2 points, D is 3 points, and E is 2 points. Let's begin. Question 1. When someone turns you down romantically, professionally, or socially, what's your first thought? A, that sucks, but it probably wasn't the right fit. B, maybe I said the wrong thing. C, why does this always happen to me? D, I knew it, I'm just not good enough. Or E, whatever, I didn't care that much anyway. Question 2. After a rejection, how likely are you to put yourself out there again? A, very likely. I'll take what I learned and keep going. B, I need some time, but I'll eventually try again. C, rarely. I become hesitant for a while. D, not at all. I usually retreat completely. Or E, I wait for others to come to me instead. Question 3. How do you cope emotionally right after a rejection? A, I feel it, process it, and move on. B, I talk to someone for reassurance. C, I overthink everything that happened. D, I shut down emotionally or lash out. Or E, I distract myself with work or hobbies so I don't think about it. Question 4. How much do you rely on others to feel okay after being rejected? A, not much. I can usually ground myself. B, I need a bit of reassurance to recalibrate. C, I constantly need others to validate me. D, I feel lost unless someone affirms my worth. Or E, I don't talk to anyone. I keep it all to myself. Question 5. What's your relationship with risk-taking in emotionally vulnerable situations? A, I'm okay with vulnerability. It's part of growth. B, I'll try, but cautiously. C, I avoid emotional risks unless I'm really sure. D, I rarely ever open up. It feels too unsafe. Or E, I act like I'm open, but I keep people at arm's length emotionally. Question 6. How do you usually respond to a rejection text or email? A, I accept it and move on respectfully. B, I reread it several times and feel unsettled. C, I try to change their mind. D, I feel angry or completely shut down. Or E, I delete it and pretend it never happened. Question 7. How do you process compliments versus criticism? A, I take both in stride. B, I appreciate compliments but focus more on critique. C, I forget the praise and obsess over the criticism. D, I doubt both. Nothing really sticks. Or E, I ignore both and just try not to think about it. Question 8. When someone sets a boundary with you, for example, they say they need space, how do you respond emotionally? A, I respect it and give them space. It's not about me. B, I feel a little anxious, but I try to understand. C, I feel confused and replay everything I did. D, I take it personally and feel rejected or unwanted. Or E, I act like I'm fine but quietly distance myself forever. Question 9. How long do you usually think about rejection after it happens? A, a short while. I reflect, then move on. B, a few days. It lingers but eventually fades. C, weeks. It takes a long time to let go. D, It sticks with me for months or longer. Or E, I push it away, but it still haunts me in quiet moments. And finally, question 10. After facing rejection, how do you view future opportunities? A, I know one no doesn't mean never. B, I'm hopeful, but more guarded. C, I expect more rejection. D, I assume it'll go the same way again. Or E, I try not to think about the future. I just stay in the present. All right, time for your results. If you scored 0 to 10 points, you are emotionally resilient. You're grounded and emotionally mature when it comes to rejection. You understand that a no isn't a personal attack, it's just a part of life. You've likely built strong coping strategies and know how to support yourself through setbacks. If you scored 11 to 18 points, you're gently growing. You handle rejection fairly well, but it still stings sometimes, and that's okay. With a little more self-compassion and reflection, you're on your way to becoming even more emotionally secure. Don't forget to celebrate your progress. If you scored 19 to 25 points, you are sensitive but strong. Rejection tends to stir up a lot, maybe overthinking, self-doubt, or emotional shutdown. You may be carrying unhealed wounds that deserve kindness and attention. You're not weak, you're learning how to cope in a world that hasn't always been gentle. If you scored 26 to 30 or more points, you are tender and protecting. Rejection may feel destabilizing, and you might protect yourself by withdrawing, numbing out, or blaming yourself. You're not broken, you're surviving the best way you know how. With support, whether from a therapist, a friend, or safe community, healing is more than possible, and you deserve that peace. So, how did you do? Whether your score surprised you or simply confirmed what you already sensed, remember this. Handling rejection well doesn't mean never feeling hurt. It means recognizing the sting, sitting with it, and still choosing to move forward with kindness towards yourself. Rejection doesn't define your worth. Sometimes it's not an ending, it's a redirection. If this quiz helped you reflect, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your score or just how you're feeling. And if someone you care about needs this reminder too, share this video with them. One no doesn't erase your value. Thanks for being here, Psych2Goers. We'll see you soon.